say you are listening to Wrestling with Savage, the best podcast in the history of podcasts.
Pedigree, 1, 2, 3, brought to you live by the champ. Her last ride straight to hell, a tombstone, a choke slam. Here to give it to you raw. This is Wrestling with Savage. SmackDown, hold the title. This is Wrestling with Savage. Why?
Because they are the best tag team in the world today! Woo!
George.
Wrestling with Savage.
I think George just tried his resume for Tony Khan. I don't know. Up for George, huh?
With Savage! But of course.
Pedigree, 1, 2, 3, brought to you live by the champ. Her last ride straight to hell, a tombstone, a choke slam. Here to give it to you raw. This is Wrestling with Savage. SmackDown, hold the title. This is Wrestling with Savage. Why?
I'm trying to give these two W's. Welcome everybody to War Games, and it's going down tonight. We're live, we're watching War Games, and as we're watching War Games, guess who's making her way to the ring? Just getting released from the cage right now. Becky Lynch is now in the match, and I figured I would wait to start the stream when the bell actually rings and the match actually starts. And that's what we have. The War Games has officially started. Becky Lynch in the ring, beating the shit out of everybody. As predicted, she's coming in here like Stone Cold Steve Austin. She has Io Sky in a hold. Io Sky pushes her into the corner, and Becky Lynch averts disaster, dodges the attack. Springboard kick to the face. Now Dakota Kai taking a kick to the face with a garbage pail in her face. Same to Nikki Cross, suffering the same fate. Becky Lynch turning the tide in this matchup right now, making it clear that the man is here. Now they're inside the War Game structure, and we're live here watching Survivor Series live from the Boston TD Garden. War Games opened up with a nice music video of Ozzy Osbourne. Shout out to Ozzy. Oh, Nikki Cross nails Io Sky in the head with a garbage can after Becky Lynch dodges the attack. Becky Lynch with a garbage can now smashing up Nikki Cross, dumping Io Sky, and now using Nikki Cross's head to rail Io Sky's head with the garbage can attached to her head. Now Becky Lynch making her way to the top rope. Becky Lynch off the top rope. Nice attack to Io Sky. Io Sky just getting absolutely dumped on, folks. Becky Lynch looking good. Has a black outfit on. A two-piece. It looks like she has like a shoulder spike coming out of her right shoulder, like a flame. It looks like almost like a flame is coming out of her right shoulder. And now Becky Lynch is approaching Bayley. Bayley does not look like she wants anything to do with Becky Lynch. And can you blame her after what we've seen the man do over the past few years, defeating Charlotte, Ronda Rousey? Now Becky and Bayley are going at it in the middle of the ring. Let's adjust this TV here. There we go. There we go. Bayley and Becky going at it pretty freaking... Oh, wow. Bayley's getting her ass kicked. She's now in the cage. Becky Lynch just stomping a mud hole in her ass. Oh, now we got the face-off between Rhea Ripley and Becky Lynch. Very interesting here. This is interesting. This I like. This I like. Oh, Becky goes for the right hand and Rhea Ripley catches it. Becky goes for the left hand. Rhea Ripley catches it, counters with a headbutt. Pump handle slam going for her finish. Becky counters, shoves. Bayley coming in, gets a shot on Becky, but Becky counters. But now Becky is hit by Rhea Ripley's finisher, Asuka, with the save, kick to the head of Becky Lynch. Bayley getting a nice backhand fist from Asuka. Asuka now going after Rhea Ripley. You gotta wonder what's gonna happen in this match. Are we gonna see a turn? Are we gonna see Asuka turn heel? Are we gonna see Nikki Cross turn face? Maybe Alexa will turn? Or are we just gonna have a clean finish here? or maybe an interference. Rhea Ripley and Becky and Asuka are now working a little program. Asuka with the green poison mist into Rhea Ripley's head. And now Becky with the nasty DDT. Rhea Ripley absolutely sells the shit out of it. Fantastic looking work there. Bayley now getting back in the mix, taking Becky out of the picture. Bayley taking Asuka, slingshot to the top rope. Head first, Asuka lands. Becky with a roll up on Bayley. Bayley kicks out. Back elbow to the face of Lynch. Now Bayley taking Becky, putting her in the tree of woe in the corner. Awkward situation here. Are we going to get a drop kick? No, we get a slap to the stomach. And Bayley now with the springboard stomp. Nothing. I didn't think that looked that good. I think that slap to the stomach wasn't necessary, to be honest. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the stream. We're on Twitch. We're on YouTube. Make sure you follow and subscribe. We go live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, giving you the best coverage in WWE, AEW, and, of course, NXT. And tonight, we're bringing you Survivor Series War Games. Now we have a big brouhaha in one ring. You have all the ladies going at it. Asuka shoving Io Sky, throwing her into Bianca Belair, who has now come back to life somehow. Io Sky looks to be making her way to the top of the cage, but Bianca Belair is not having that. Asuka's not having that. Asuka now going up to the top. It looks like we're about to get one of those big spots with 4 or 5 women. Dakota Kai now with a garbage pail to the spine of Asuka. Bayley and Dakota climbing the side of the cage. And it looks like Asuka has Io Sky, but now Mia Yim and Alexa Bliss are getting involved. This looks like a 7-man suplex spot about to happen off the top rope. Now Bianca Belair is getting involved, and it's turning into a power bomb. No, Nikki Cross with the kendo stick to the midsection of Bianca. Now Alexa gets dumped off. Nikki Cross grabbing Alexa. Looks like we're going to have a DDT. Oh, spinning, twisting neck breaker off the second rope. But Asuka Dakota still up there on the top rope, trying to climb to the top of the cage. Bianca now with a nasty power bomb to Bayley. And I think Bayley just got a concussion. Legitimately. I think Bayley's done. Io Sky, though, on the top of the cage. And we get the moonsault taking out Bianca Belair and Mia Yim. And it looks like Bianca Yim. It looks like Bianca Belair might even be her, too. Bayley is holding the back of her head. Bianca is holding her leg. I wasn't sure if I was going to do this stream because my voice from Full Gear, I'm pretty sure I still lost it. This is Awesome Chance now breaking out. Boston appreciating what the ladies are putting on for them. Sold out TD Garden in Boston for Survivor Series. Nikki Cross and Alexa going at it. Nikki Cross grabbing the garbage pail. No, she's grabbing the handcuffs. And why do the handcuffs always have to have like 3 feet of chain attached to it? Nikki yelling at Alexa, screaming, "You think I forgot?" Screaming it about 4 or 5 times. Now Nikki Cross has Alexa handcuffed with one hand. And it looks like Alexa's hand could just slide right out of that handcuff. It's like the biggest handcuff I've ever seen. Alexa has to actually hold on to the chain just to make sure that this handcuff is not going to come off. Yes, this is what we're watching, folks. These clown show handcuffs are getting way too much TV time. Now Alexa has handcuffed herself to Nikki Cross. Nikki as well also now holding the chain so these things don't fall off their tiny little wrists. And that was terrible. Nikki was on top of Alexa Bliss's shoulders, and Alexa Bliss goes and takes a back bump on a garbage can, and she completely misses the garbage can for Nikki. Instead, she goes through the garbage can. Now Rhea Ripley goes for the clothesline on Asuka. Asuka with a code breaker, knees to the face on Rhea Ripley. Oh, flying hip attack. Rhea Ripley catches her, waist lock, has her picked up, and just launches her. She actually caught her and chucked her into the side of the steel cage. Incredible strength by Rhea Ripley. Now Mia Yim on the attack, going after Rhea Ripley, who looks like the Hulk. Her whole face and chest and arms and shoulders are all green from the mist Asuka used. Okay, Rhea Ripley going for the riptide, but Mia Yim counters and now has a sleeper hold applied. And holy shit, Rhea Ripley runs across the ring with Mia Yim on her back, and Rhea Ripley dives and turns her whole body and smashes Mia Yim through a ladder. And wow, that looked like it fucking hurt, boys and girls. That looked like it really hurt. Holy shit. Holy shit. So what's going on, Johannes? Who do you got in this match, brother? Now we have a face-off. It's Bianca Belair and Becky Lynch versus Damage Control. It's a 2-on-3. Bayley and Bianca going 1-on-1. And Damage Control just double teaming Becky Lynch. Now we get a triple team on Bianca Belair. But Bianca now fights out. She goes for the KOD on Dakota Kai and doesn't connect. Becky, with the manhandle slam, takes out Dakota Kai. Now Becky goes for another manhandle on Asuka. No, I'm sorry, Io Sky. And instead, Bianca hits the KOD. And now Bianca going after Bayley again. You're going for Team Damage Control. We got a Team Damage Control fan in the house. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think they're going to let Becky lose on her first match back, but let's find out. Not live. All right, Bianca sets up the table. She puts Dakota Kai and Io Sky on the table. Bayley now up to her feet. Starts climbing the cage, going after Becky Lynch. Bianca Belair now going for the KOD on Bayley. Oh, and just sends her into the cage. That looked like it hurt. Becky now on top of the steel cage. And she lands a leg drop, taking out Dakota and Io. And Becky Lynch and Bianca are your winners of War Games. And that's it. That's the ending, guys. That's the ending. Becky Lynch with the leg drop off the top rope and pinning Io Sky and Dakota Kai and getting the win. And now Becky Lynch and Bianca Belair face to face, celebrating. No beef yet. Doesn't look like there's going to be any beef tonight. It doesn't look like there'll be any problems. Now the five ladies all in the ring. Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair, Asuka, Alexa, Mia Yim. Standing victorious. You get the money shot pose. Alexa does not look satisfied. Alexa looks like she has trouble on her mind, Johannes. But I don't think she can do anything tonight. She's going to have to wait till Monday Night Raw probably to do something. Maybe get some kind of revenge. Something like that. You know what I mean, man? So, Johannes, how does the sound... my voice is fucked, by the way. I really fucked up my voice at Full Gear. I should actually be drinking hot tea right now. I might make some, actually. That's what I should do. Maybe I'll make coffee. Alright, this match is over. I'll be right back. I'm going to make some fucking coffee, man. Here's a video with me and MJF's mom.
We're here live with MJF's mom, and her son, the greatest wrestler in the world, is going to win the AEW World Championship tonight, and there's nothing anyone can do about it!
And we're back, and I haven't made the coffee yet. The women are still celebrating. Like I said, Alexa looks a little off, but we're off the air now. Now they're showing a commercial for WWE Shop. So that's it for that match. Nothing else will happen, Johannes. You haven't missed a thing. You made it just in time to catch the end of the first match. I felt like we didn't need to do 3 hours on this show. There's no point for me to talk about a match where the referee hasn't even started it yet. You know what I mean? I think I did it right. So I'm going to go put that coffee in, and I'll be right back.
Wrestling with Savage, the best podcast in the history of podcasts.
Pedigree, 1, 2, 3, Bronson, you live as a champ.
Alright, we're back. No, my voice is fucked, bro. Trust me. My voice is fucked. The coffee's on the pot. It'll be ready in a few minutes. I'll go check on it. Be real quick. Won't take more than a minute. You know, some milk, some sugar, bang, bang, done. Alright. They're showing us replays of Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. Which I don't understand why. Obviously, Brock is... I feel like Brock is going to get involved tonight in something. Oh, yeah, that felt good. Just cracked my neck. Oh, it's Dana White. Dana White's talking about Brock Lesnar. Saying he can put Brock in an octagon right now, and he doesn't think anyone in the world can beat him right now. And I agree with that. Men's War Games match coming up later tonight again. Survivor Series coming to you live from Boston. TD Arena sold out. Sold out, baby. They're showing us highlights now between Kevin Owens and Sammy, with Jay standing there hearing it all. This is the part where KO was telling Sammy that he should strike first. And Jay now is even more suspicious than he's ever been of Sami Zayn. He's like, dude, what are you doing? So tonight, we have a lot of different scenarios. I'm going to go out to you guys out there right now watching. What is it that you think is going to happen in the Men's War Game match? Is Sami Zayn going to turn on the Bloodline? Is Kevin Owens going to scorch the earth that the bloodline walks on? I think so. Kevin Owens with a stunner. It's a Stone Cold stunner. It's a stunner. More video right now. Sami Zayn. Oh, I can't wait for my coffee to be ready. Let's get me going for the rest of the night. We got 2 hours left, baby. Oh, it's the Tribal Chief. He's wearing a red shirt. Paul Heyman's watching him. Big Oos. We the ones. Nice red shirt version. Jey Uso now sitting down with the Tribal Chief. Oos. From day one, I knew as soon as you started hanging out with Sami Zayn, he couldn't be trusted from day one. Sami Zayn can't be trusted. He's the reason why we lost last night, bro. I saw him. Oh, yeah, of course Bloodline could lose and it wouldn't hurt Roman. Why would it? Nothing can hurt Roman right now. Roman's Teflon. What we gonna do about it, Oosh? What we gonna do about it? What we gonna do, Roman says? Jay, why do I have to even tell you anything? This is what you're gonna do. You're gonna go out there, you're gonna be the right-hand man. You're gonna do what I say, and I'm gonna be the Tribal Chief and worry about everything else. Roman's gonna look into Sammy's eyes, man to man, and I'll know if he's telling the truth. I will know where his loyalties lie. Yes, I will. I will know where his loyalties lie. Sami Zayn. Now Roman has told Paul Heyman, get me Sami Zayn. Survivor Series War Games, more commercials. This is the most commercials I've seen on a pay-per-view in a long time. Long time. That coffee should be ready right about now. I'm going to go check on that coffee, ladies and gentlemen. Don't fret. Don't worry. The match is going to start. Enjoy the music. Enjoy the show. And we'll be right back. I'm going to make coffee. I'm going to put some milk. I'm going to put some sugar in because we got to keep it going. AJ Styles versus Finn Balor is coming up next. And you know they're going to show us now like at least a 2-minute fucking video package of everything that we already fucking know. Because the people that are paying for these shows obviously know the storyline. So why they have to remind us every fucking time is beyond me. But they do. I'm going to go get that coffee. Don't you fucking go anywhere. This is Wrestling with Savage. And I am going to give you the next 2 hours. I'm going to give you the best play-by-play commentary that you can find on the fucking internet. Because nobody, and I mean nobody, does it better than Savage. And just stick around and you'll see what I mean if you're a first time. Don't fucking go anywhere. Unfortunately, the drip stop was put on. And I didn't notice it. So my coffee is now being made now. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, Johannes. But these things happen in life. It should be done in a minute or two. Savage, where is your crew tonight? I am the crew tonight. I am the crew tonight. I am the crew. Well, I don't know. I guess they're all home. It's Saturday night. I know Jay had some issues. Not issues. He had some plans, I believe, with family and World Cup and all kinds of shit. So I don't believe he can make it. Gilcher had a full day planned with the fam. You know what I mean? I spent the whole day with the fam. Now I'm here, ready for Survivor Series War Games. I think with the pay-per-views, you know, they're not comfortable, I think, doing play-by-play yet. I think Jay is. I don't think Gilch is yet. I don't think he wants to do it. I think he likes enjoying his pay-per-views and just watching and taking it all in. I'm going to see if I can get Thomas Babiak maybe one day to join me on one of these play-by-plays. But other than that, where's my crew? I am the crew. Finn Balor coming out has a straight-up mask on, nothing on it, just plastic mask, all black. Dom is next to him. Damian Priest right next to him. Obviously, Rhea Ripley is recovering because she just took a loss. Judgment Day very slowly walking down to the ring right now. Richard, what's going on though, man? How are you doing tonight? Why don't you give me some ideas of what we're going to see tonight on Survivor Series War Games? Who do you think's going to win the men's match? The Bloodline? The Brutes? Who's going to get the pin? Why? Is it going to be Sammy? Is it going to be KO? And tell me right now what you think about what we're going to see right now. Finn Balor versus AJ Styles. I mean, you got to think Finn Balor has the ultimate advantage right now. He said he's the devil. How can you lose if you're the devil? I don't see it. I don't see somebody saying that they're the devil and then taking a loss. Because the devil will do whatever it takes to get that win. By any means necessary. You know, that classic saying comes in. Nice guys finish last. And Finn Balor has made it clear he is no longer a nice guy. Let's not forget, Finn Balor is your first ever Universal Champion. First ever Universal Champion. And he said it many times. The cloth that that he was made from, they don't manufacture it anymore, man. He's one of a kind. He is a one of a kind of performer. He's got the look. I think he needs to step it up a little bit with the promos, but I don't think they've given him full creative over his promos or his gimmicks for a while. So it's hard to be authentic. And usually that's when you're at your best, when you can be authentic yourself. And a lot of superstars are not allowed to be authentic for whatever reason. And then the ones that are usually take advantage of it. Oh, AJ Styles now coming to the ring. AJ Styles coming to the ring, of course, with the OC. He has a gas mask on kind of looking thing. Black gas mask with white stripes. Taking that mask off now. Looks like something he came down to the ring with in New Japan. A lot of history here between Finn Balor and AJ Styles over the years. A lot of history. I also agree with you, Johannes. I believe Finn Balor will be picking up the win tonight. All right, let's check on that coffee. right, match didn't even start yet. Coffee is in hand. Finn Balor, AJ Styles just walking around the ring right now. Taking their time. Now with a classic lockup. Finn looks like to be taking control. AJ now with a counter wrist lock, hammer lock into another waist lock. AJ Styles in control right now. Both men in the middle of the ring. They're in the right ring. There's 2 rings set up. Let's not forget this is War Games. Finn Balor with a nice rope break. Has AJ Styles in a headlock position. Yeah. Oh, that coffee's so good. All right. AJ Styles now with another lockup. Finn Balor working the arm. AJ back to the headlock. Finn Balor taking AJ to the corner. Backing him into the corner. Ref giving him the count. Up to a 4 count. Finn Balor breaks. Hands in the air. He pats AJ on the chest. And then Finn Balor backs up but goes for the cheap shot kick. AJ Styles counters with a nice kick to the back of the leg. 1 more. 2 more. Taking Finn Balor off of his feet. And then, wow, AJ with another one. Taking Finn Balor off his feet again. Finn Balor is selling it very well. A nice DDT to the kneecap right there, if that makes sense. Finn Balor begging, pleading. Finn Balor now on his feet, hobbling. AJ Styles with the right hand to Finn Balor. Irish rip into the ropes. Scoops him up. Nice backbreaker. Finn Balor down. Judgment Day ringside trying to pump up Finn Balor and get him back into this match as AJ Styles has taken complete control. And when I see this kind of work right here, what we have going on here, folks, is a enhancement match of epic proportions. AJ Styles is about to put this kid on that next stratosphere of superstardom. And it's going to happen right here tonight at Survivor Series. Finn Balor will 100% win this match. 100%. Finn Balor now working. Nice shots. Shots to the face. Shots to the midsection. Both men lock it up. Styles now with some nice headbutts trying to really attack Finn Balor and get him away. Fans now chanting AJ Styles. AJ with another headbutt to the ropes on Finn Balor. Finn Balor with a beautiful roll-up. Springboard stomp. Followed by another springboard shin stomp. Wow. Looks really good. Yeah, nice springboard knee attacks to AJ Styles, who's laying down and not doing too good right now. Crowd into it. Booing Finn Balor. It looks like Dom is just a walking heat magnet. All right. Oh, Finn Balor with a chop to AJ Styles. Finn Balor with Irish rip right into the corner. Finn Balor with a scoop. Another backbreaker to AJ Styles, pin and a cover. AJ with a quick kick out. See, the WWE refs are so much well trained than the AEW refs. They're really good at staying out of the shot and staying away from the action. All right, Irish whip right there. AJ with the sunset flip, but Finn Balor counters with a nice drop kick to the face. Another cover. Quick count out by AJ Styles. Finn Balor back to his feet. Looks like all that work that AJ Styles did earlier on his leg is not hurting him at all right now. Finn Balor looking sharp. Finn Balor looking to apply a submission to AJ Styles. Nice abdominal stretch right now. Middle of the ring. Nice classic rest spot here. Corey Graves doing a terrible job trying to explain why wrestlers do the abdominal stretch. Finn Balor now with a nice shot to the back of AJ's kidneys. And another one, 2-3 shots in a row to the back of AJ, right in the kidneys. Finn Balor doing his best to really try to get the heat from the crowd. Goes for another one, but AJ counters with a nice forearm to the face. 2 more, Irish whip into the ropes. Finn Balor coming back, AJ going for the hip toss, but Finn Balor puts the abdominal stretch once again. I can't believe we have seen 2 abdominal stretches in a Finn Balor versus AJ Styles match. That's 2 more than we needed. But I guess we're going to find out right now if this is going to have the effect that Finn Balor desires, which is to slow down AJ Styles, who has a lot of anger, a lot of pent-up aggression. AJ Styles known throughout his career as being a bulldog. AJ Styles now with a huge hip toss, followed by a nice clothesline, another clothesline, snapmare. AJ hitting the ropes, drop kick, no, flying forearm to the face, and AJ fired up in the fucking corner. Finn Balor back to his feet, but in the corner, AJ running in, flying clothesline, grabs him out, fireman's carry, into the neck breaker. Oh my God, that neck breaker, I mean, it looks like he killed the man. That's how you know you're good at pro wrestling, when you can do a neck breaker, not kill the man, but make it look like you killed the man. And that's what we just saw. My God. Nasty neck breaker, man. Fireman's carry into the flip over. It's like an FU into your kneecap. Imagine that. All right. An FU into the kneecap. Just fucking nasty. Nasty. Finn Balor now with the multiple kicks to the side of AJ Styles' head. Coming in hot. Now a nice knee. Good match here so far. A lot of mix-up. Nice wrestling. I love that they've stayed in the ring. Beautiful move by AJ Styles using the rope to destroy the leg of Finn Balor. It looked like Finn Balor was recovering from all the work AJ did earlier, but now AJ has brought up that injury again. Damian Priest now on the apron, and Dom on the other side pulls AJ's leg, sends him face first into the canvas. Now Luke and Gallows, a little too late, I think. Now shots to the face of Dom. Damian Priest getting in the mix. We got a 2-on-2 at ringside. Judgment Day going at it with Luke and Gallows. It looks like these guys are all about to get ejected from the ring. That's what I think's going to happen. Dom goes flying, compliments of Luke Gallows. And Damian Priest now taking a beating as well. Dumped into the audience. And now Damian gets up, drags Luke Gallows into the audience. And now Dom shoves Anderson into the audience. And it looks like Dom turns around and AJ Styles is going to dump him into the audience too. And they're all fucking out of here, Betty. They're all out of here. It's going to be down to AJ and Finn Balor now, one-on-one. What's going to happen now? Stick around and find out. All right. Finn Balor with AJ Styles. AJ goes for a looked like a sidewalk slam, but Finn Balor countered into a pin-up. AJ then countered into his own pin-out, kick-out. Now Styles with another fireman's carry. They fucked up that spot. Sunset flip by Finn Balor into AJ. Finn hitting the ropes hard. Sling blade. Good-looking sling blade. But I think the crowd's a little upset that they fucked up that last spot. Finn doing his best to kind of make up for it, but you can feel it in the crowd. They're all a little depressed that spot was messed up. Finn Balor now in the corner. Fingers out, pointing guns. Goes in for an attack, and then AJ just catches the Pele kick. Picking him up into a suplex. Snap suplex into the corner. Finn Balor down. AJ with a cover. 1, 2. Oh, kick out. 2.5. Kick out by Finn Balor. Kick out by Finn Balor. Let's get a nice coffee break. How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome to Wrestling with Savage as I bring you War Games Live play-by-play. Make sure you're following on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, Discord, Twitter, TikTok, and listen anytime on Spotify. Johannes, would you like to hear my call from earlier today and to bust it open? I made it on the air earlier today. Here's the call.
And shout out to Bully Ray, bringing on his favorite. We got Savage from Whitestone closing down the show here on a Saturday. Real quick, Savage, what you got for Mark and I?
Good morning, Ryan and Mark. Here we are with another excellent Saturday, slapping noobs on Warzone 2.0 while my son takes a nap and I listen to the best wrestling talk show in the world today.
Hell yeah.
You ready for some Wrestling with Savage? Survivor Series War Game brought to you by, in my opinion, the greatest wrestler of all time, Triple H. And anything the game does is certified fresh and is must watch. Because we are in uncharted waters and you better believe the game is the king shark of these waters. I am excited about Seth Rollins, Theory, Lashley. Should be the match of the night because Theory's God-given ability to steal the show. Asking the nation to pray for LA Knight. I hope the show starts off with a vignette of Knight having a nightmare brought on by the Fiend Aquahati and the full cast of the Firefly Funhouse. Finn Balor will defeat AJ Styles because the devil doesn't lose. Becky Lynch will look like Stone Cold tonight. Kevin Owens will scorch the earth that the bloodline walks on tonight and begins the story that will prove to the world that Roman Reigns is maybe not the tribal chief because The Rock is on his way back for Royal Rumble. I'm booking Cody to win the Rumble, take on The Rock and Roman for the title and another triple threat at Mania. Jericho is like an ultra rare Pokemon who just evolved into something that we don't even have a name for yet. More than a goat, maybe a
Savage, bro, I'm cutting you off, but that was like bro, Mark, it's good. Like, I wish Coliseum Home Video was still around because I feel like Savage could do the intros for all of those, man. That's why we love the nation. Shout out to Mark Henry. Shout out to our crew in New York. We out, friend.
All right, we're back. We're live. That was the call from Busted Open earlier today. Finn Balor has a very big bruise on his back. You can see it clear as day. I don't know which spot that was from, but it looks like it's going to be a fucking rough night. Now, Finn Balor calling for the finish. Has AJ Styles in a powerbomb position. Going for the Styles Clash. Finn Balor going for the Styles Clash. AJ Styles counters. And he's trying to turn it into a calf crusher, dragging him to the middle of the ring. Finn Balor kicks him off. Now Finn Balor back to his feet. Right hand to the face of AJ Styles. A Pele kick by AJ Styles. AJ back to his feet. Finn Balor with a Pele kick of his own that looked way better than anything AJ did in this match. Wow. Wow. Both men down. Both men are down. And we get a nice break here. A nice shot of the crowd here. TD 15,609 on hand tonight for Survivor Series in TD Garden. Right here in Boston, Massachusetts. Home of the Red Sox and the Patriots. Home of the Bruins. But who gives a shit about Boston? I'm from New York. Fuck them. Finn Balor now with a nice chop to the chest of AJ Styles. Has a full head of hair. Irish whip into the corner, countered by AJ Styles. Finn Balor now gets a nice big clothesline to the face from AJ. You can see them calling a spot right there. Very predictable. I didn't like that. AJ going for another one. Finn with a counter. Dumps AJ over the top rope. Finn with an elbow. Goes for something. He goes for a springboard. Finn Balor has him on. Oh, he has him on his shoulders. It's like a GTS, but into a gut buster. We get a cover. Kick out by AJ Styles. Finn Balor now looking like he's very annoyed. Finn Balor back to his feet, looking at AJ like, oh, I got to finish this guy. Picking him up on his shoulders again. Oh, neck breaker off the fireman's carry. Head of hair again, Finn Balor has. Picking him up into the reverse DDT position. We get the reverse suplex. Styles counters, gets to the corner. Elbow to the face of Finn Balor from AJ Styles. AJ with a springboard moonsault into the reverse DDT. Turns it into the elbow drop. Cover. Kick out at 2. Finn Balor is still in this match. That looked good. The way AJ Styles just did that springboard into the reverse DDT looked like something you would see in a fucking video game. Wow. Insane. Finn Balor now laid out. AJ Styles making his way to the top rope. AJ on the top rope, 450 splash, misses. Finn Balor with a shotgun dropkick, sending AJ bouncing off of the turnbuckle. Now Finn Balor making his way to the top rope, laughing on his way up. Could we see the coup de grace right now? Finn on the top rope, and he's off. Misses the coup de grace. AJ dodges. Finn looks like his left leg is hurt. AJ now putting him into the calf crusher. Very nice. Calf crusher in the middle of the ring. Will Finn Balor tap out? Will Finn Balor tap out? I teased it for a second. That's all I can give you. But Finn Balor, is he going to tap out? No. Now he grabs AJ Styles' head from the calf crusher position, and he's ramming the head of AJ Styles into the mat of the ring, fucking him up. It was effective, folks. Finn Balor able to escape the calf crusher. What sort of damage did Finn sustain, they're asking? Both men slow to their feet right now. It looks like Finn Balor will be the first one back to his feet. Finn Balor holding the left leg. Still selling. Hobbling. Finn Balor back to his feet now. AJ now back to his feet. And we get a right hand from Finn Balor. Followed by another right hand, sending AJ to the corner. Now a shot to the midsection. Followed by another. A punch to the face. Another punch to the face. Now AJ Styles trying to fight out with 3 shots of his own. Now both men just exchanging punches in the middle of the ring. AJ Styles just takes a nasty chop from Finn Balor. And then AJ returns the favor with a chop of his own into an enziguri, sending Finn Balor into the corner. Finn Balor catches him with a nice kick to the face, but Styles now answers with a forearm, calls for the phenomenal forearm, and lands it. AJ Styles lands the phenomenal forearm, the cover, and it's over. It's over. AJ Styles with the phenomenal forearm, and he has defeated Finn Balor. Wow. Wow. Big victory. Big victory for AJ Styles here. Holy shit. I did not see that coming, guys. I didn't see that coming. I gotta be honest with you. I did not see that coming at all. Yeah, it happened, bro. Oh, yeah, dude. I can't believe it, Johannes. AJ Styles. AJ Styles picking up the win, man. Crazy. AJ now talking some shit in the corner. And now, of course, we go to another commercial break, as what would a WWE pay-per-view be without a commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. I might just start up a little TikTok live too as well while I'm at it. Why not? I don't know. Yeah, we'll go live on TikTok. Fuck it, why not? They're showing us a trailer right now for somebody. I don't even know who. Let's see who it is. Confused kid who couldn't find her way in life. WWE. Who are they talking about right now? Alexa Bliss? It's obviously a trailer about wrestlers. It's obviously a trailer about wrestlers right now. I don't know who they're talking about right now. Liv Morgan. I understand now. They're hyping up Liv Morgan yet again. If you missed the show so far, guys, Survivor Series War Game was live. It is still live. The show started off with the women's match. And, of course, like I called out earlier today on Busted Open, Becky Lynch went in there like Stone Cold Steve Austin, beat the shit out of everybody, and pretty much won the match, defeating everybody. Becky Lynch with a leg drop off of the steel cage, which was fucking wild. If you missed that, like I said, leg drop off of the steel cage. And if you want to hear some music to this stream that you're watching on TikTok right now, go on over to my page on YouTube. We have a few people watching there live, but on that stream, there's actually music and other people that you can chat with as well. Otherwise, feel free to stay here on TikTok. No fucking worries if you don't want to help out the human being known as Savage, who brings people the best coverage of professional wrestling 3 nights a week and the best commentary and play-by-play for almost every pay-per-view all the time. If you don't want to subscribe to that guy's channel, I understand. Leave now. Fuck off if you're not going to subscribe to me on YouTube, because TikTok has been shit to me, so that's why I don't even stream on here that often, because TikTok takes down everything I fucking do, bro. Everything I do, TikTok. Alright, they're hyping up Liv Morgan right now at War Games. I don't even understand why. Is she even on the fucking card? Johannes? I don't think so. So, whatever. They're hyping her up. They're showing the hardcore side of her leg drops off the table. All this bullshit. And now we see Ozzy Osbourne. He's got a message for the WWE Universe. He says he is the Prince of Darkness. And his new album, Ozzy Osbourne's new album is out. You can go pick it up now. Big shout out to Ozzy Osbourne. He is the WWE Hall of Famer, unlike the Brooklyn Brawler and about 500 other wrestlers who aren't Hall of Famers. But, you know, celebrity ring. Shout out to the celebrity wing of the WWE. Also, you tonight on TikTok, you missed it. Finn Balor just lost to AJ Styles. Unbelievably. I thought Finn Balor was going to 100% win that match, but he did not. Finn Balor lost the match. Now we're going to get Ronda Rousey versus Shotzi, and this match is a joke to me because we already know who's going to win. This is a very predictable match. We know that Ronda Rousey has no shot of losing this match. There's no way Ronda Rousey can lose this match. It's just not possible, guys. Thank you for sending me the likes. Appreciate you guys. All right, TikTok. I can't do it, but I'll give you a flash. This is the setup right here, boys. live stream. Survivor Series War Games. TikTok. Shout out to TikTok and Twitch, Facebook. You guys should all be following me on YouTube, though. You need to go over to YouTube. I know there was 200 people on my TikTok just now. And I told about 180 of them to fuck off if they don't want to follow me on YouTube. And you know what? They did. They fucked off. Now we're down to 14 people. But I'd rather have 14 people who are going to fuck with me on YouTube than 186 people who aren't. You know what I'm saying? So shout out. And now there's only 5 people on my TikTok. But those 5 people are cooler than anybody else that's come in here so far tonight. That's just the way it is. I would be doing play-by-play for the match momentarily. The match hasn't started yet. We're waiting for Ronda Rousey versus Shotzi, which is going to begin any moment now. And when it does, I'll be bringing you commentary.
Savage, and I'm here with Shara, and she loves Busted Open. Tell us how much you love Busted Open.
I love me some Dave LaGreca Busted Open, Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 12 Eastern.
And later tonight, we're going to get Dave LaGreca to sign this, and then we're going to find Shara. We're going to bring her the sign Dave LaGreca had. Dave LaGreca, we'll see you later. Busted Open, baby.
Woo!
This is Savage, and I'm here with Shara, and she loves Busted Open. Tell us how much. This is Savage from Wrestling with Savage, and I'm here with Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith, who's going to win tonight?
Liv Morgan versus Ronda Rousey coming up momentarily, ladies and gentlemen. Liv Morgan versus Ronda Rousey coming up momentarily. That's Max Caster letting you know that Wrestling with Savage is the greatest podcast in the history of fucking podcasts. Do you understand? Do you understand? Wrestling with Savage, that's me with X-Pac. That's me with Max Caster. That's me with Brian. That's me with all the different legends cutting a promo for FTR. Bringing you the best coverage in professional wrestling Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. Live right here on youtube.com/Wrestling with Savage. You can find all my links on WrestlingWithSavage.com. It's Ricardo cutting a little promo for me. I got to do a new remix of this video. I got one with Nick Gage. Shotzi now making her way to the ring. And, of course, she has her little fucking Honka tank. And her little Honka tank is coming down to the ring. And I hope Ronda Rousey picks up that tank and dumps it over the head of Shotzi. Yeah, Shotzi.
I'm trying to give these two W's.
All right, we're back. Shotzi now in her ring. She got out of her little honka tank, and she has made her way into the ring, and she is about to take on Ronda Rousey. Now, the question is, and you gotta, the women now are in the left ring. The match is going to take place now in the left ring, not the right ring. Shotzi now waiting for Ronda Rousey. The question is, will Ronda come out by herself, or will she come out with Shayna Baszler, who we've seen her with over the past couple of weeks, causing chaos all over the SmackDown women's locker room. And here comes Ronda. Music hits. Here she comes. Ronda Rousey making her way out, and she is with Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler is hyping her up. She is the hype in her ear, yelling and screaming, you're going to get in there and you're going to fuck Shotzi up, the baddest woman on the planet right now, Ronda Rousey. Your SmackDown Women's Champion getting into the ring, looking ready to kill someone as normal pay-per-view. Ronda Rousey has stepped up her game significantly in the WWE. She has impressed me significantly over the past 11 months. This year, I think she's done some great work. I don't think she's been here the whole year, but whatever. This year, 2022, has been an impressive year for Ronda Rousey. That match she had with the Charlotte, where it was the hardcore match all over the arena, they absolutely killed it in that match. They delivered. So that night, I got to see how capable Ronda is. Now the challenger from Oakland, California, Shotzi. And the baddest, Shayna Baszler. She is the SmackDown Women's Champion, the baddest woman on the planet, Rowdy Ronda Rousey. The match is going to start any second now. I hope you're all ready for Ronda to beat the holy fuck. If you're a Shotzi fan, I would suggest you leave the room and leave the stream right now. That's what I would do if I was you. I would leave the stream, leave the room. There's no reason for you to be here. You're just going to get your feelings hurt. All right. Shotzi now going right after Ronda Rousey with shots. And here we are to the armbar takedown. Shotzi right back going to Ronda. All right, Ronda now with a hip takedown. Shotzi now going back after Ronda for a big kick. Ronda puts her into an ankle lock immediately. Shotzi now in the middle of the ring, trapped in an ankle lock. Shotzi working her way back up, but Ronda just pulls the carpet under her and puts her right back into that ankle lock submission. Very tough. Shotzi making her way back to her feet. And she rolls out of the ankle lock. Impressive. Rolls Ronda into the corner. Shotzi with a running ass attack that actually looked pretty good. The crowd seems completely out of this match. I don't think anybody cares yet. Shayna Baszler saves Ronda Rousey. Shotzi going for a diving missile attack out of the rope. And Shayna comes in and pushes Ronda Rousey out of the way and takes the attack for Ronda. Now Ronda Rousey getting hammered into the steel stairs. Shotzi now back in the ring. I don't know how that's not a disqualification, taking someone and bashing them into the steel stairs in a championship match. That doesn't make sense. Shotzi now with a big boot to the face of Shayna, who was trying to get into the match again. Oh my God, that looks so bad. Ronda Rousey misses the boot. Her leg goes over the top rope. And then Shotzi gives Ronda a clothesline. Just the timing on it looked really bad. Shotzi making her way to the top rope. Shotzi with a crossbody. And Ronda counters it into some kind of a slam. I don't even know what the fuck that was. That looked like shit too. So far, this match is bad. Now Ronda starts with the heavy kicks all over the limbs. Yeah, Ronda, this was a... Wow. Yeah, so it was a crossbody into a belly-to-belly suplex from Ronda Rousey. Now Ronda just playing games with Shotzi, kicking her. Shotzi trips up Ronda Rousey, gives her a kick in the midsection. Another one, kicking her right in her uterus. Now the leg drop to the stomach. But Ronda Rousey somehow counters. And Ronda Rousey is literally just playing with her food right now. That's what we're seeing here. All right. Shotzi now back to her feet. Very slow, very bad enziguri from Shotzi to Ronda Rousey. This match should have been first because it's a shit show. This is the bathroom break match. This is the match you go to get popcorn right now. Wow. Actually, a nice submission here from Ronda. Using Shotzi's arm to choke Shotzi. And then has her wrapped up like a pretzel. The crowd was chanting something, but it was hard to make out what that was. Wow, Ronda Rousey with a big kick to the midsection of Shotzi. That looked like it really hurt. Looks like it's going to leave a bruise. Multiple shots to the midsection now. Ronda now definitely calling some kind of a spot. Dragging Shotzi to the rope. Hanging her. She has her neck shoved into the second rope. And then takes her leg and puts it into an underhand triangle. Choking Shotzi out. Ref giving her the 5 count. Ronda going for the knee to the face. Shotzi counters. Shotzi caught Ronda Rousey with a nice looking right hand. And Ronda Rousey is down for the first time. in this match. Shotzi now grabs Ronda Rousey by the hair, puts her in a headlock position. Shotzi now has her in a headlock. Tornado DDT off the top rope. But that was so fucking bad. This is the worst match. This is so fucking bad. This is so fucking bad that I gotta go on my Facebook chat group right now just to let them know what the fuck are we watching right now. This is bad. Holy shit. Holy shit. This is the worst match of the year. That springboard DDT was so fucking bad. It should be finable. I had to type to these guys. That was bad though. All right, Shotzi and Ronda now going over the barricade, and Shayna as well. I don't know why Shayna is able to get involved in this match the way she is. Shotzi with a crossbody. Okay, so Shotzi just did a crossbody, taking out Shayna and Ronda. And 3 fans, which obviously were probably plants. Let's be honest. Oh, man. Shotzi now going to the top rope. Ronda's going to cut her off. And what's Ronda going to do? Ronda with an arm drag off the top rope. And that looked crazy. That was the best spot of this match so far. Ronda now with a pin. Shotzi with a kick out. I wish it would have ended right there. We're coming up to the 10 o'clock hour. 2 matches left, I believe. Now Ronda going for her drag through, roll through into the fireman's carry. Piper's pit into the armbar. This one's for you, baby, Ronda says. And there's the armbar. And Shotzi taps out, and this match is over. Ronda Rousey is your winner. Shotzi is the loser. Ronda Rousey, the winner. Shayna Baszler in the ring now, bringing the title to the champion of the world, Ronda Rousey. Let's fucking go.
Wrestling with Savage, the best podcast in the history of podcasts.
Some of your favorite memories and characters in the past and present in professional wrestling, but to actually help you take action and become the best version of yourself.
Well, what do we got over here? Bada boom, realest guy in the room. How you doing? And listen, you people want to climb to the top of your fitness goals, have success, there's one way to do it. Barbells and body slams.
Barbells and Body Slams on YouTube. Check it out. Beautiful people, baby.
AKA Crime Time. Yo, you need to watch Barbells and Body Slams on YouTube. Check it out.
Oh, what a rush.
Everybody, this is the Godfather.
This is Savage from Wrestling with Savage, and I'm here with Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith, who's going to win tonight between Jon Moxley and MJF? I think you're here now with Savage from Wrestling with Savage, the best wrestling show on at night. But this is Dave LaGreca, B-host Busted Open, the best show 9 to 12 every day on Sirius XM. And these guys are now going to start listening to Busted Open every single fucking day, because it is the best wrestling talk show in the world today.
That's right. You are watching Survivor Series play-by-play by Savage. And, yeah, it's going down right now. They're showing a video package of Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare. And, by the way, Cody's on his way back, baby. And I can't fucking wait. This is now or never. Cody Rhodes is going to come back and have the best championship run that we've had in a long time. A significant championship run, which we, the fans, are due. We need to see a strong championship run from Cody Rhodes. And I can't wait for it, for one. It's going to be good storytelling. Cody Rhodes, the champion in WWE, and MJF, the champion in AEW, and their paths will collide again. Maybe at WrestleMania 42, 41, I don't know. Ooh, it's going to be good. Better stick around. Cody Rhodes is on his way back. Don't make a fucking doubt about it. Cody Rhodes is on his way back. This TikTok video had 348 likes. But now we have no viewers on TikTok. One motherfucker. One follow out of that 500 likes. Why this match was even on the card, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, Johannes. The match definitely shouldn't have been on the card. But I'm loving this Cody Rhodes package right now. It's hyping me up, getting me excited about Cody Rhodes' big fucking return, man. It's gonna be fucking great, man. It's gonna be fucking great. What's going on, Queenie? How you doing, Queenie? Welcome to the chat. We appreciate you coming by. This is Survivor Series War Games. Thank you for talking in the chat. We got Johannes here from Germany. Hopefully Richard is still watching. I cover professional wrestling Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. Can I ask you a question, Queenie? Is this the first time to the channel? Is this the first time you've seen Savage? Can I play you a trailer? Or do you know what I'm about? If you know what I'm about, then we'll just carry on. There's a commercial right now anyway for NXT Deadline. So there's no match right now. I'm pretty sure the Seth Rollins match is up next. But if this is your first time here, let me know so I can introduce you to what I do here at Wrestling with Savage. All right, since you're new here, let me hit you with the intro and the commercial so you can get an idea of what we do here at Wrestling with Savage.
Approach to not only help you become inspired from some of your favorite memories and characters.
I say you are listening to Wrestling with Savage, the best podcast in the history of podcasts.
Pedigree, 1, 2, 3, brought to you live by the champ. A last ride straight to hell, a tombstone, a choke slam. Here to give it to you raw. This is Wrestling with Savage. SmackDown, hold the title. This is Wrestling with Savage. Why?
Because they are the best tag team in the world today! Woo! George, I think George just tried his resume for Tony Khan. I don't know for George. Huh?
We're Savage!
But of course.
Pedigree, 1, 2, 3, brought to you live by the champ. A last ride straight to hell, a tombstone, a choke slam. Here to give it to you raw. This is Wrestling with Savage. SmackDown, hold the title. This is Wrestling with Savage. What?
I'm trying to give these two W's.
All right, we're back. Wrestling with Savage. That's what I do, Queenie. Hopefully you're still here. It doesn't look like you are. Maybe you didn't make it through the trailer. But what I do is I provide the best wrestling coverage late night for Monday Night Raw, NXT, and AEW every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And right now, Roman Reigns is having a sit-down with Sami Zayn. And it looks like Roman's trying to get the truth out of Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn's telling Roman that KO told him that he should turn on the Bloodline before the Bloodline turns on him. Roman said, he was your friend. He gets it. But I need you to understand, this is my family. Roman Reigns is now telling Sami Zayn. This is his blood. He needs him to look him in the eyes. He needs to know if he's with us, if you're going to stab us in the back. Sami says, I am with you. Roman, I am with you, okay? You need to understand that. There are 5 people on the whole planet who are allowed to walk into this room. The Wise Men, the Usos, there's Solo, and there's me. Sami says that means the world to me. It means the world to me that you took me in as a member of this family. He's not going to let Roman down tonight. He will not let him down any night. He's with the Bloodline, man. He's with the Bloodline. He's with the fucking Bloodline. You understand? Sami Zayn pleading his loyalty to Roman Reigns, the Tribal Chief. Roman now stands up. The Tribal Chief is standing, folks. Acknowledge him. He tells Sami to get up. Roman smiles. Said, let's do it. He hugs Sami Zayn. They hug. Roman Reigns and Sami Zayn hug in a very touching moment here on Survivor Series War Game. Roman has his eyes open, though. Very serious look. I don't think Roman is fully convinced that Sami Zayn is on his side. Will the Tribal Chief be getting screwed over tonight? Stick around to find out as Survivor Series War Games carries on. We are hitting the 10 o'clock hour. That means we have 1 hour left, maybe more. I still can't believe that Finn Balor lost, though, dude. I really cannot believe it. Bobby Lashley now making his way to the ring, looking like Hulk Hogan with the black and yellow. I'm sorry, the red and yellow. Sickening. Seth Rollins Theory going to come to the ring now. Should be a hell of a match. This is the match that I picked to steal the show, and we're going to find out right now. Shotzi and Ronda was bad. Even the arm bar off the top rope could not make up for the shit we saw. Let's go Seth Rollins. Let's go. Who does everybody got right now? Bobby Lashley Theory or Seth Rollins? Let me know in the chat, please. Let's go Seth. Woo! Let's go. Bobby Lashley getting the pyro full treatment. He thinks Theory or Rollins will win. Okay. I think Seth is going to retain. I mean, but I wouldn't be surprised if Theory wins right now the way they've been treating him lately, man. But I could see Brock coming back and getting involved in this shit and just screwing them all out of it. A-Town Down is here. Theory coming to the ring. Music and Theory only. No cell phone. I don't know what's going on right now. Blade Burst Quad. This is the first time I've ever seen a commercial being played during a wrestler's entrance. Instead of Theory getting Tron time, they're playing a commercial on the Tron. This is insane. Wow, what did I just see? What did I just see? Playing ads during wrestlers' Trons on pay-per-views. Wow, next level greed. Wow, next level greed. I never thought I would see anything like this. Wow. Match was bad in general. And what the fuck did we just see? Ad time during Theory's Tron time? On time. Wow. Next level greed. Seth Rollins now making his way to the ring. And yes, he is the United States champion. Seth freaking Rollins, and the fans are letting him know what they think. They're serenading him to the ring. The whole arena on their feet for Seth motherfucking Rollins. The whole city on their feet, showing their love for Seth freaking Rollins. The man, the best pound for pound professional wrestler in the WWE today. Seth freaking Rollins. That's not even close. He's better than Roman Reigns. He's better than Cody Rhodes. He's better than Theory. Seth Rollins is the best pound for pound wrestler in the history of the modern era. I'm not going to say in the history of the company, in the history of wrestling, but in the history of the modern era, Seth Rollins is the fucking man. Holder of the greatest cash, and in 50 years they won't be talking about the bloodline, but they will be talking about Seth Rollins cash-in on Brock Lesnar and the Tribal Chief at the same goddamn time. You better believe that. Oh, 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 oh. Lashley out of the gate, sending Theory over the top ropes, and we're going to get a one-on-one between a fresh Seth Rollins and Bobby Lashley. Theory trying to come back into the ring, and Seth Rollins just clotheslines him out, and now we get a one-on-one between Lashley and Seth Rollins. I don't recommend Seth Rollins goes for a fist fight with Bobby Lashley as he just picks him up, grabs him into the corner. Huge shoulder thrust now into the midsection of Seth Rollins. Bobby Lashley hitting the ropes hard. Coming in for a hard spear in the corner. Reverse neck breaker by Bobby Lashley to Seth Rollins. Now, Bobby Lashley picking up Seth Rollins into a suplex. Has him in the air. And Seth Rollins counters with a chop. And another chop to Bobby Lashley. And now a throat chop. Goes for a discus forearm. Bobby counters into the hurt lock. Seth counters with a kick to the face of Lashley. Seth going for an attack in the corner. Lashley sending him over the top ropes. Theory comes in, trips up the feet of... Wow. Theory sweeping up the feet of Seth Rollins. Now Theory setting his eyes on Bobby Lashley. Theory and Lashley now going at it. Theory on the run, though, into the ring. Bobby Lashley chases, and Theory right down to the shots to the back of the neck of Bobby Lashley. Now working stomps. Theory right away getting vicious, getting aggressive, and doing what he thinks he needs to do to keep Bobby Lashley down. And that's exactly what he needs to do. I gotta say, though, visually, Theory is the best looking fucking wrestler in the company right now, pound for pound. Physique, height, size, presence, moveset. This kid is the future, and in 10-15 years, he will have maybe even surpassed the Randy Orton. Right now, when I look at Theory, I see a young Randy Orton who is hungry and finally getting the platform to show the world what he's capable of. Oh. Bobby Lashley with a double spears in the corner. One on Theory, one on Seth Rollins for good measure. Now, Theory in a reverse Russian leg sweep and a DDT on Seth Rollins from Bobby Lashley. Double offense. Now Theory on the shoulders of Bobby Lashley. Picks him up with ease. Running and using Theory as a weapon to take out Seth freaking Rollins. Seth's son. Seth Rollins is the man. Seth is God. Deal with it. Seth Rollins is a fucking god. Bobby Lashley now in full control of this match, has Seth Rollins down in the ring. Bobby Lashley now hopping out, chasing Theory yet again. Catches him this time, drags him back outside, and sends him into the barricade. Going over into the timekeeper's area. Theory out of the match for the moment. Bobby Lashley, though, coming back. Theory has a steel chair, goes to attack Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley grabs the steel chair, hits Theory with a right-hand shot, throws him on his shoulders. This is not going to end well for Theory. Now Bobby Lashley, pointing to the table, runs. Oh, wow. Theory tries to throw him into the ring post. Bobby Lashley counters. Rollins out of nowhere with a flying knee off the ringside. Now Seth Rollins sending Bobby Lashley into the steel steps. Yet again, Seth Rollins now taking the steel steps. And we see Theory come in, make the save. Now Theory beating the shit out of Seth Rollins. Puts the attack. I would have let him hit Bobby Lashley with the steel steps, but it seems Theory's got his own plans. Now Theory has the steel stairs, which, by the way, he picks up with ease because he's fucking jacked. Now, big attack on the side of Bobby Lashley's head. Theory using the steel stairs, still has him in his hand. And now he's going to bash it into the head of Seth Rollins. Theory now putting the steel stairs down, contemplating his next move. Theory in a great position right now to take advantage of this match. Theory now has the steel stairs again, using it as a weapon, picking it up with ease, and a huge attack on Bobby Lashley. Theory making that shit look good. Theory might have to call Daddy Vince baller style. Not tonight. He doesn't have his cell phone with him, so he's not calling anybody. Theory back in the ring. Nice move on Seth Rollins. Goes for the cover kick out. Now Theory with the aggressive stomps to the midsection of Seth Rollins. Bobby Lashley still outside at ringside, down from that steel attack that Theory had with the steel steps. Now Theory with a serious business look in the ring. Full control in the match. Has Seth Rollins by the hair. Picks him up, drags him to the corner, smashes his head into the turnbuckle. Theory now with a left hand. Another left hand to the face of Rollins. Now a shot to the midsection. Another left hand to the back of Rollins' head, using his shin to crush the face of Seth Rollins into the corner. Seth Rollins down. And Theory now paying attention to Bobby Lashley, who's getting up. Theory takes Bobby Lashley, bashes his face off of the announce table. You gotta love the activity by Theory right here. Now shoving him into the barricade. Theory doing a good job of staying on top of his opponents and keeping them at bay. Now back in the ring to continue to work on Seth Rollins. Rollins slowly getting up. Rolls up Theory. Kick out. Wow, Theory kicks out. Huge right hand. And I agree with you, Baller. Theory is looking absolutely jacked, man. He's got the best looking body in the WWE right now. I gotta admit, Theory is a fucking superstar in the making. I've loved all his work ever since Evolution, even before he got signed to the WWE. And I'm glad that it took him cashing in that Money in the Bank briefcase for him to become his true version, which is a badass. And that's who Theory is. A bad motherfucker who can beat anybody in the ring one-on-one on any given night. Future legend. Future champion. Future Hall of Famer. And now he's in the ring with someone who already has all of those titles. Seth Rollins. First ballot Hall of Famer. Like I mentioned earlier, in 50 years, they will not be talking about the bloodline, but they will still be talking about Seth Rollins' cash-in at WrestleMania 31 against Brock and the Tribal Chief at the same time. Now Seth Rollins has chopped Theory at least 15 times in the chest. Theory gets crushed with a forearm. Rollins with another clothesline. Hits the ropes. Sling blade taking Theory down. Bobby Lashley working his way to his feet. Looks like he's trying to get back into the ring. I 100% think Seth is going to retain tonight. Seth sees Bobby getting back up. Theory now still down. Seth Rollins with a missile diving attack on Bobby Lashley. And now another missile diving attack on Theory. Seth Rollins with another missile diving attack. And wow, it looked like Seth Rollins took the worst of that. I'm okay with the blonde Rollins, man. I'm okay with whatever Rollins wants to do. Rollins with a beautiful over the top rope diving attack, landing on his feet, making it look fucking easy, man. Seth Rollins is the best pound for pound wrestler in the world today. He has the crowd at any given moment. He's more interesting than anything Roman's Reigns. His Sunday is more interesting than all of Roman Reigns' entire year. Seth Rollins is the best member of the Shield. End of story. Nice powerbomb to Theory by Seth freaking Rollins. Baller Style, we appreciate you being here. Make sure you hit that subscribe button unless you're already subscribed. You should also join the Wrestling with Savage Discord. All the links can be found on my YouTube page or website, wrestlingwithsavage.com. We'd love to have you as a member of the Savage Discord, the Savage Busted Open chapter. Do you listen to Busted Open in the morning, by the way? Just wondering. We got Dave Head here. Oh, Dave's head's down here. Wow. You can't see him. That's okay. Okay, so Theory has a headlock on Lashley, and Lashley has the hurt lock on Rollins. Theory now still on top of Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley dumps Theory over the top rope. He had to let go of Seth Rollins. Now Seth Rollins with a kick to the midsection. It looks like he's going for the pedigree on Bobby Lashley, and he hits it. He hits the pedigree on Bobby Lashley, going for the cover. 1, 2, and no, Bobby Lashley with the kick out, and this match is still going. Theory is out of it, though, but Bobby Lashley is out. He just got hit with a pedigree. I don't think he took it as well as I would have liked, but it was still good. I agree with you, but it can't be Seth. It has to be Cody Rhodes, because you want to set Cody Rhodes on that stage. You want to set him up to be on the same playing field as a Roman, as a Seth. He's already beat Seth, but now down the road, Seth can beat Cody for the title. And that's where his revenge comes in, when he takes the gold off Cody Rhodes. He doesn't need to take the gold off Roman Reigns because Seth is already a god. So you got to ask yourself this. Beating Roman Reigns, who does it do more for their career? Does it do more for Seth Rollins, who's already better than Roman Reigns? Or does it do more for Cody Rhodes? Like, think about it from that perspective, and maybe you will agree with me. Wow, Theory with a rolling neck breaker on Bobby Lashley. Bray doesn't need a title for a while. Save Bray for next year. Just build his character, build the whole faction, little by little bring the story together. Let him just terrorize the WWE for about a year, and let him actually get everybody, like all the little kids need to be scared of Bray Wyatt. Okay, Lashley with a hurt lock on Theory. Seth Rollins is out of the picture. Theory runs to the corner, gets out of the hurt lock. He pins Bobby Lashley. And Seth Rollins comes out of nowhere off the top rope with a frog splash. And don't worry about that ball. Cody Rhodes is going to return at the Royal Rumble. He's my pick to win the Royal Rumble. And I believe he's going to win in a triple threat match. Well, this is what I would like to see. Rock comes back at Rumble. And then maybe him and Cody are eliminated at the same time, setting up a triple threat match at WrestleMania where Cody Rhodes can go on to beat The Rock and Roman in a triple threat match. You can't tell me that's not money. Or he just wins the Rumble and beats Roman at WrestleMania. Either one. Bray's already had gold, and he will have gold many more times in his career. Cody has never held the world title. 2023 needs to be the year that Cody Rhodes establishes himself as a world champion. Theory with a beautiful forearm to the top of Rollins' head. Rollins with enziguri. Theory on his feet still. Gets Seth into the fireman's carry. Seth counters with a huge rolling forearm. Goes for the neck breaker. Theory dodges that padded-in attack Rollins does to the back of the neck. Now Theory going for the pedigree. Rollins counters into a fireman's carry. Bobby Lashley gets involved. And now Hurt Lock on... He's trying to get the Hurt Lock on Theory and on Rollins at the same time. What am I watching? Craziness. They work together. They back Theory into the corner. Lashley now goes for a huge spear, ends up hitting the ring post. Now Rollins with an attack to the back of Theory. Super kick on Bobby Lashley. Forearm to the back of Theory's head. Theory, Lashley both down. Seth Rollins working his way back to the feet. Well, I think if Cena comes back, he's probably going to fight Theory. That's how I would book him. Or Stone Cold. Those are my two matches. Stone Cold versus Cena or Theory versus Cena. Both money matches. Seth Rollins now with the jump off of Theory's back and the curb stomp on Lashley. Seth Rollins sends Theory to the apron. Theory going to the top rope, attacks Rollins. Rollins now jumps to the top rope like a cat. And he's going for the suplex on Theory off the top rope into the Falcon's Arrow. Beautifully done. No! Instead of a Falcon's Arrow, we see a spear by Lashley. And Theory falls on Seth Rollins and becomes your new United States champion. Bobby Lashley's busted open. He has a cut on top of his head from the ring post. And wow, Bobby Lashley with the spear on Seth Rollins. And Theory is just able to roll over and pick up the win. And Theory is your new United States champion. Unbelievable. And who better to challenge Theory for the U.S. title than John Cena? Yeah, well, there's a lot of factors. I mean, Logan Paul can come back and fight his brother. I could see the Logans taking on, if Sami Zayn and KO don't become a tag team, then we could see Logan and Jake Paul challenging for the WWE titles at WrestleMania. Theory is your new United States champion, and I gotta admit, I love it. Theory is now a two-time United States champion, and he just picked up a win against Bobby Lashley and Seth Rollins at the same time. So if this doesn't tell you how serious they are taking Theory, I don't know what will. Wow. Huge victory for Austin Theory. Wow. Theory, super impressive, baby. Oh, we got a trailer right now for something. Quiet on the set. It's The Miz. He's The Miz, and he is awesome. Don't forget. You just lost money? Is Bloodline going to turn on Sammy tonight? Possible, or maybe Sammy will turn on the Bloodline. We don't know. We're going to have to wait and see. It's the main event time. It's going to be interesting. How'd you lose money? What'd you lose money on? DraftKings? They're showing a whole package for Miz right now, so you gotta think Miz is in the plans, man. He's gonna have another world title run, isn't he? Next year, maybe the year after. I could see it. No worries. Here we go, baby. Is correct. Here we go. I'm a little delayed from yours. I'm still watching the Miz commercial over here. You're probably watching it. Perfect timing. Bleacher, okay. That's cool. Okay. Copy that. I haven't really fucked with the gambling on the wrestling stuff yet. I probably should. I usually do basketball and NFL. Lately, I haven't been doing any picks, but I think I'm going to make a few bets tomorrow for Sunday for football. I'm going to try to win some crazy parlays tomorrow. Try to make Sunday a little interesting, baby. Try to turn maybe 20 into 100 or 100 into 5, 5 into 2. Who knows? We'll try. We'll try to get some money, bonus money for Christmas so we can go shopping and buy more wrestling shit. Oh, yeah. Where do you think this whole thing is going right now with Dexter, Loomis, and Miz? I want to know from Baller. I want to know from Johannes. Where do you think they're going with Miz and Dexter? Are you guys excited to see this finally end? Or is there a bigger plan in the picture? Is there a new faction on the way? This commercial is for my friend Gilch. They get him every time with these commercials. These commercials are made for people that have the credit card and don't care. Give the people what they want. This commercial with the New Day is made for people like that. Go now, shop more. I'm a Jags fan. Do you think the Jags are going to beat Baltimore? Honestly, that's a hard one for me to call. I think it's a toss-up. I think either team has a chance to win tomorrow, to be honest to you, between those two teams. Yeah, I would love to see Gargano, Miz, and Loomis as a faction. I agree. They need to go back to their NXT formula, bring in Indy Hartwell. There's a lot of storytelling that can be done there in the right way. And now, the main event is about to start, folks. It's War Games time, kicking off. Royal Rumble coming up in January. Everybody is always excited about the Royal Rumble. I don't know, man. That's not my expertise. Football's not my expertise, to be honest with you. Wrestling, that's my expertise. That's why I do a wrestling podcast, and I do a show on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I don't do podcasts on sports. At all. The only sport that I could probably talk to you on in detail about, like, what I really think is basketball. Basketball, I can pretty much tell you, for the most part, I'll give you a fair pick on who's going to win under or over type of shit. All right, now we got Roman Reigns in the back. He's talking to Jimmy Uso. No, Jey Uso, I'm sorry. Jimmy still hasn't got a haircut. Do you think Jimmy Uso should get a haircut, ladies and gentlemen? And also, I want to know, who do you guys like better, Jimmy or Jey Uso? And do you want to see Sami Zayn turn on Roman Reigns tonight? Or should the honorary Uso maintain his loyalty? It's starting right now. It's starting, folks. Sheamus, Ridge Holland, Pete Dunne, Drew McIntyre, Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn, Solo Sikoa, Jimmy, Jey Uso, and the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. The cage has been brought down. The smoke is coming out. And Kevin Owens is making his way to the ring. Jey is better than Jimmy. I agree. Jey is better than Jimmy, yes. I 100% agree. Apparently, my friend just reported that the crowd was chanting, "We want Sasha," during the Ronda Rousey match, and that WWE had to turn off the crowd microphones so that the pay-per-view would not pick it up. Yes. I would like to see a serious side of Sami Zayn, baller. Sami Zayn also deserves to be a world champion down the road. What I really hope is I would like them to get rid of both titles. I feel like there needs to be just one world champion. That's why I want Cody Rhodes to win, combine the titles, bring back a nice winged eagle, classic championship looking belt, get rid of this giant WWE looking garbage championship, because I think it's I have one, if you see right there. I have it. But this is the ugliest fucking belt that they've ever made. These are the nice belts right here. What's going on here? Alright. What's your favorite belt in the history of the company, guys? That's a good question to ask. I'm actually going to do an image poll later on my YouTube channel, and we're going to do a poll saying what is the best looking title of all time. For me, it is the Winged Eagle, the 1992 Winged Eagle that Hulk Hogan had, Undertaker had, Bret Hart had. It was even the same one Stone Cold had for about one night until the next night on Raw, where they presented him with the new Attitude Era title, which is also a beautiful title. Probably my second or third favorite title. But I really also love the WCW World Championship title. If they're going to keep two titles, I'm okay with it, but they need to go back to the Winged Eagle and the World Championship title. Yeah, the spinner from Cena was awesome, but the spinner that's his. So that needs to stay in his era. Yeah, the big gold one was one of the best. That and the Winged Eagle are my top two. Pay attention to when Roman Reigns comes out right now. And look at how shitty his two titles look. Just pick two big W's on his shoulder. You know, very ugly, very unoriginal. I was very disappointed when I saw the title for the first time. And the fact that they've been running hard with that title for a long time. And they've sold many of them. I mean, I don't know how many more they are going to sell. But I think it is time to move on to more prestigious, real world heavyweight championship looking title. I mean, go back to the early 1980s and then, you know, look at the titles that men were rocking back then compared to today. Even the IC title is a piece of shit now compared to what it used to look like. That IC title needs to be burned to the fucking ground. And what I love about the Bloodline is we don't need 5 entrances for the Bloodline. The Bloodline all comes out at the same time because they are a unit. And here they are, Roman Reigns leading the way. Paul Heyman wearing and holding that blue Universal title. And Roman Reigns wearing the classic black title, the World Championship title, not the Universal title. Now he's carrying the Universal title, but the one he wears around his waist is the one that he probably loves the most. Well, Finn Balor is a babyface. I mean, that's why the fans love Finn Balor. The fans don't want to boo for Finn Balor. Don't worry about him. He will become a babyface again. They just have to get through this whole Judgment Day era. That's correct. Finn Balor was the first Universal Champion. Solo Sikoa is the only member of the bloodline that is staring into the cage, watching everybody. Who's going to start this match off? It looks like Jey Uso is going to start this match off. Roman Reigns and Jey Uso hugging it out. Jey Uso hands his tag team titles to his brother. Jey Uso now making the walk to the ring, and it looks like Kevin Owens is in the ring. No, Kevin Owens is not in the ring. Kevin Owens is in the cage. Jey Uso is going to start this match off with Pete Dunne. Now, this match is going to take a while. It's probably going to be... Listen, the Judgment Day has grown on me, and they're getting major heat right now with this whole storyline with Rhea Ripley and Dom. I feel like next year that's going to lead to a whole program between Dom and Rey Mysterio at WrestleMania, and it's going to be good TV. We might even get a wedding. Maybe Rhea Ripley and Dom get married, or they're going to get married, and then Rey crashes the party. There's a lot of ways they can go about to make that storyline fire. Now, it's funny to watch Roman Reigns get locked in this steel cage. Roman Reigns, Sami Zayn, Solo Sikoa, Jimmy Uso, all in the cage, and all they can do is watch Jey Uso hold the one up in the middle of the ring. Pete Dunne in one ring, Jey Uso in another ring, and the War Games match is going to start right now. Johannes, I want you to know one thing, buddy. The only reason I did this show tonight is because I told you I would. If I didn't say to you that I would do this show, I was just going to sit on my couch and enjoy this pay-per-view. But because you wanted it, and because you asked me for it, and more importantly, because I told you I would, I had to do it. I had to. This stream is for you, Johannes Valentin. Shout out to Germany, man. I'm sorry you guys lost to Japan, man. I'm sorry. I like that story, Baller. Yeah, father and son reunited. It's a classic story. All right, now Pete Dunne starting off strong, getting Jey on his ass already. 3 minutes, 50 seconds left before the next member comes in. Pete Dunne now working on that arm finger manipulation in the middle of the ring, stretching the fingers of Jey Uso. And yes, folks, if you're coming in now, it's because you know it's main event time at Survivor Series. I agree with you, Valentine. I think you will win against Spain, but I want to know who the fuck is going to beat Brazil. I can't believe Team USA had a draw with England neither. That was crazy. Now, Pete Dunne, too bad there can't be a draw tonight in War Games. In War Games, there must be a winner. 3:16 until somebody comes in. Butch now has Jay's hand through the steel cage and using the steel cage to break the fingers. Wow. Pete Dunne, impressive. Always impressive. He's been impressive since his NXT debut, his UK NXT debut. If you don't know who Pete Dunne is, or Butch, or whatever you want to call him, Pete Dunne is one of the best young wrestlers in the world today. And yeah, Michael Cole's calling him Butch. So for the sake of WWE, we're going to continue to call him Butch. Butch now goes to shove Jay into the cage, but Jay counters and sends Butch, flying into that steel cage. As the Bloodline watches on, the Brawling Brutes watch on. There's nothing they can do for another 2 minutes. Who's coming out first? Samoa Joe is a god, man. Come on, he's a wrestling god. He just won a triple threat match against Wardlow and Hobbs. I saw that match live. Samoa Joe dripping in gold, baby. Ring of Honor TV champion. AEW TNT champion. He's dripping gold, baby. What else is there to say about Samoa Joe? Except that I wish he got a WWE title run, and I think he should have beat Brock Lesnar. Yeah, I can see that happening, Johannes. But the beautiful thing is there's so many different possibilities that we got to wait to the end to see what's really going to happen. Jay Uso with the single-arm DDT on Butch. That's a possibility, but don't forget, maybe Jay just snaps on Sammy without, like, any reason and then causes them to lose. And then it's not Sammy's fault. It ends up being Jay's fault because he jumped the gun too early. You know, there could be a lot of things that happen in this match. Roman Reigns on one knee. Paul Heyman standing behind. Great shot there of him holding the titles. Jimmy Uso sending Butch head first into the steel cage. Ouch. We still have at least half an hour left on this match almost, folks. This match is going to go over TV time. Let's be honest. I agree with you. He's just not Usi anymore, huh? I don't think he was ever Usi. How about that one? I thought that whole thing was blown out of proportion, and all the people were popping for it. And yeah, it's great to see Roman break character, but you know what? I'm not a fan of breaking character all the time. I mean, I know they don't do it all the time, but the fact that Sammy's going out of his way to try to make your serious champion break character, to me, that's not a good look, okay? I never seen MJF break character. Good luck trying to make MJF break character. All right, somebody coming in. And it's Ridge Holland. How unexciting. Ridge Holland, the guy that ended Big E's career by accident, of course. Shout out to Big E. I hope you're feeling better. Ridge Holland now hits the rope. Big shoulder block to Jay Uso. Another big shoulder block to Jay Uso. Hitting the ropes again. Dodges Jay's attack. Flying shoulder attack. Ridge Holland coming in hot. Going to help Pete Dunne. Now we got 2 minutes, 40 seconds before the next person comes in the ring. Jimmy with a kick to the midsection of Butch and Ridge. Ridge is now on his ass. Jay Uso has taken him down. Jay Uso now with Irish Rip. Ridge Holland counters. Goes for a shoulder attack again. Jay with a kick to the mouth. Now Ridge Holland grabs Jay in midair and takes him down with a nice power slam. Pete Dunne's a god. He's a UK wrestling god. He's a legend in the UK. Ridge Holland with corner to corner running stinger splashes, or not even splashes, more just like body press. Wow. Butch with a running forearm. Jay is just taking a whooping right now. Jay is getting his ass kicked, and I like it. Now Pete Dunne, Butch in the corner. They're pumping the chest. Jay slow to his feet in the middle of the ring. Ridge dumps an elbow pad. All right, kick to the back of the leg from Butch and a clothesline by Ridge Holland. Nice double team move. Continuing to beat the shit out of Jay Uso, who is on his ass. Now Pete Dunne, Butch working on the fingers. Nice stomp to the elbow of Jay. Butch and Ridge Holland working very well together, absolutely trying to dismantle Jay's body. More finger manipulation by Pete Dunne right now. Mr. Butch doing his thing. More stretching those arms. Less than 50 seconds until the next person comes in. Who's it going to be? It's probably going to be Solo Sikoa, I'm assuming. Unless it's going to be Jimmy Uso. It might be Jimmy Uso. Who do you guys think's coming in? Jimmy Uso, Solo Sikoa, Sami Zayn? Definitely not Roman Reigns. Well, listen, you got to look at it like this, Baller. That wasn't even Vince's call with the Shield. That was all Triple H. And they set up the Shield to build 3 new strong characters so that they could all go on to have 3 strong careers. And you can't argue that. Moxley has went on to have an incredible career in AEW. Seth Rollins and Roman obviously went on to have incredible careers. And there's always room for a reunion down the road. Let's not act like we're not going to see the Shield reunion in 10 years. Think about it, Baller. You know they're going to do it. So I was wrong. Jimmy Uso went to go to the ring, and then Roman Reigns held him back and said, no, let Sammy go. He wants to test Sammy. He wants to see how Sammy's going to react and work with Jey Uso in the ring. The fans now chanting Sammy Uso. Now Sammy slowly getting in the ring as Butch and Rich Holland are waiting for him. Butch continuing to work on Jey Uso. Jey counter, sending Butch into the steel cage. Now Jey has Rich Holland, shots in the midsection. Now Sammy making his way in. Ridge gets rid of Jey. But now Sammy mauling Ridge Holland. Multiple shots to the back, dumping him over the top rope. And now stomping on him. 100 stomps. Kicking the shit out of Ridge Holland. Now back in the ring. Sami Zayn is going to start working on Butch maybe. Let's see. Nope, back to Ridge Holland. Multiple right hands to the face of Ridge Holland. Sami Zayn really taking the fight to Holland. Holland counters. Now some uppercuts to the face of Sammy, all looking real stiff. Jey with a save, grabbing Ridge Holland. And Sami Zayn taking advantage with a nice right hand to the face of Ridge Holland. Roman Reigns watching on, very interested to see how Sami Zayn and Jey Uso are going to get together and work. Pete Dunne Pete Dunne climbs the cage, kicks Jey and Sammy, moonsault off the top rope, taking out both Sammy and Jey. Now, Ridge Holland picks up Sammy and Jey on his shoulders and just dumps them over his back. Ridge Holland showing insane strength right there. Less than 50 seconds before the next competitor comes in. It's probably going to be Drew McIntyre, maybe. Or Sheamus. It could be Sheamus. I'm sure they're going to save Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns for last. That's what I would do. Ridge Holland goes for a nice running attack, but Jey moves out of the way, and Ridge Holland goes crashing into the steel cage. Butch trying to work on Sami Zayn. Sends Pete Dunne, Butch into the steel cage. I keep calling him Pete Dunne, man, because he's always going to be Pete Dunne to me. And here comes Drew McIntyre. I was right. I called it. Drew McIntyre. I'm a little surprised. I thought it was going to be Sheamus, but I initially called Drew, and here he comes. Let's not forget Drew McIntyre is a former Royal Rumble winner, 2-time WWE champion, a man that beat Brock Lesnar at COVID Mania. John Cena. You want John Cena to beat Roman Reigns? Is that who JC is? So he could become the 17-time world champion. All right, Sammy and Jay now beginning the double team attack on Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre with a big clothesline to Sammy. Takes Jey Uso and throws him into the steel cage. That's the 20th time we've seen that spot tonight. And make it 21. Drew McIntyre sending Jay into the steel cage again. And make it 23 maybe. And there it is, 23 times into the steel cage. Drew McIntyre now goes for the scoop slam, has Jey Uso on his shoulders, and now sends him face first into the steel cage. So make that 25 times we've seen someone get thrown into a steel cage tonight. Drew McIntyre with an overhead belly-to-belly suplex on Sami Zayn, sending him across the ring, piling up in the corner. Drew McIntyre coming in hot and doing it again, absolutely launching Sami Zayn over his body. Drew McIntyre showing off that power. He will have another run. Don't worry, my friend. Drew McIntyre's career is not over by a long shot. Especially if Randy Orton's not coming back. Drew McIntyre moves up in the peg order. At least one slot. That order probably stands Cody Rhodes, Bray Wyatt, Seth Rollins, Sami Zayn, Bobby Roode, and Drew McIntyre. That's my order of future champs. There's more, but I don't think anybody else becomes a champion, world champion, before any of those guys. Gunther is going to be on that list one day. And don't be surprised if Sheamus also deserves another title run. I wouldn't mind seeing a Sheamus-Drew McIntyre World Championship match down the road. Now Jey Uso on the top rope. He has one foot on one ring, one foot on another ring. Butch climbs up to do something. Jade smacks him off. I could see Cody working with anybody. Drew McIntyre sending Jey off the top rope, flying to the middle of the ring. Drew McIntyre now back to his feet, turning around. Sami Zayn is up. Drew counters. Future shock DDT from Drew McIntyre. Kick up. Gunther will be a world champion one day. No doubt about it. 100%. Somebody coming in 3 seconds. He'll be a fantastic champion. And it looks like here comes Jimmy Uso. Jimmy Uso making his way to the ring. Drew McIntyre now slamming Sami Zayn's face off of the cage. It looks like Jey Uso is working it. Jimmy is grabbing a table. I can't agree with you there, Baller. Ryback, maybe he deserved one back in the day, but I've heard a lot of stories about him being very difficult to work with and very stiff, hurting a lot of people. He hurt CM Punk. I've heard a lot of other people complain. I heard New Day complain about him. I've heard Moxley complain about him. I've heard Seth Rollins complain about him, that he is very aggressive in the ring and he hurts people. If that's true, then I don't think you deserve shit. You can't go out there trying to hurt people on purpose when you're trying to put on a show with people. All right, if people hurt each other on Broadway, there wouldn't be any shows to go to because the cast would be injured. You need your cast in order to put on the show. But I was a big fan of Ryback when he first came out. Feed me more. Yes, I agree. Ryback looked amazing. Now it looks like Jey and Sami Zayn are getting into an argument. Roman Reigns shaking his fucking head. Roman looks absolutely disgusted that it's gotten to this point. Now the Bloodline proceeds to kick the shit out of Butch and Rich Holland as Drew McIntyre recovers in the corner. Pete Dunne Butch gets launched to the other ring. Let's see what the Bloodline has planned. We have Jimmy J and Sami Zayn. Jimmy J and Sami Uso. All in the ring trying their best to keep it Usi. Now the Uso brothers working on Drew McIntyre, sending him into the steel cage. Make that 27 times. Butch with a kick to Jimmy. Jimmy comes back with a hard right hand. Yeah, Ryback was very difficult to work with. He was a bigger diva than CM Punk, which is why they absolutely gave him no second chance. You know what I mean? You see a lot of people come back. Usually in the wrestling world, they're always willing to settle whatever problems there was because business comes first. So the fact that they haven't bring Ryback back yet at all in any shape or form should be a huge indicator to you of how difficult he was to work with and the fact that they want nothing to do with him anymore. Because if he wasn't difficult to work with, I assure you they already would have brought him back in a multitude of different situations, whether it be special appearance, commentary, a match, a comeback, a run, anything. You know what I mean? They haven't offered him anything. The guy fucking shit his own bed. Tacos? Who doesn't like tacos? Sheamus now making his way to the ring. No! It's Kevin Owens in a huge surprise. Kevin Owens makes his way to the ring. He's immediately looking under the ring for weapons. And he has the steel chair. He grabs two of them, slides them into the ring. He's going back onto the ring. He's looking for more. Now a third steel chair. 3 steel chairs Kevin Owens is bringing into the ring. There he goes, attacking Jimmy. Jay. Chair shots to the back of Jay. Double chair shot. Chair shot to the back of Jimmy. And Jay. DDT to Jimmy on the steel chair from Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens now with a cannonball on Jay Uso. Now Kevin Owens climbing the top rope. Looks like he's going to be going for that senton on Jay. Senton off the top rope on Jay. Steel chair back in hand. Kevin Owens now looking on to see what he can do. Launches the chair into the face of Jimmy Uso, taking him out. Kevin Owens now grabbing that steel chair and beaming the chair at the face of Jey Uso, who's on the floor. That actually looked like a very dangerous spot. Now we have Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, face to face, but Ridge Holland will come in and interfere and start beating on the head of Sami Zayn. Kevin Owens now takes a steel chair shot to the back from Jey Uso, who's back up to his feet. Ridge Holland now in the middle of the two rings. Uppercut to the face of Sami Zayn. Jimmy Uso coming in, right hand on Ridge Holland. Butch with a steel chair. Shot to the midsection of Jimmy Uso. So, my God, places the hand of Jimmy Uso on the steel chair, and Butch stomps on it. Jay with a right hand to Butch. Drew McIntyre with a suplex to Sami Zayn. All men are down except for Drew McIntyre. I'm thinking at least 5 stunners, but we'll see. Drew McIntyre now in the corner. Multiple right hands to the face of Sami Zayn. Jimmy Uso setting up the table in the middle of the ring. Back to Drew McIntyre. Right hand on the face of Sami Zayn. Kevin Owens with a side suplex on Jimmy Uso through a fucking table. And in less than 30 seconds, we're going to find out. I believe Roman Reigns is coming in right now. Or maybe Sheamus. Let's find out. Okay, Sami Zayn is taking a beating right now in the corner from Drew and everybody. Drew and company beating the fuck out of Sami Zayn. Less than 10 seconds. Drew McIntyre company beating the shit out of Sami Zayn. The Usos are still down. And here comes Solo Sikoa, the newest enforcer of the Bloodline, straight off a NXT run where people were saying he would be very likely to take down Braun Breaker. Scratch that. He made his appearance on the main roster and hasn't looked back since. Solo Sikoa making his way into the ring. No, first pinfall. First pinfall wins. Solo now in the ring. Clearing out Butch. Clearing out Ridge Holland. Huge clothesline on Butch. Solo with a wicked clothesline destroying Butch. And there it is. Another huge launch into the steel cage. Ridge Holland now with uppercuts on Solo Sikoa. 4-5 uppercuts. Throws him into the ropes. Solo counters. Ridge Holland comes off. Huge Samoan drop by Solo Sikoa. Dumping Ridge Holland on his fucking neck. Solo Sikoa looking very impressive. 2 minutes, 5 seconds before we see Sheamus come into the ring. Roman Reigns will be the last man there. Roman Reigns smiling. Now we have a face-off between Kevin Owens and Solo Sikoa. And they're going to meet up in the middle of the ramp. And they're staring down. Now Kevin Owens launches double shots, exchanging shots. They're beating the fuck out of each other. It's a huge slugfest. Oh, wow, Solo with a beautiful headbutt. Didn't see that one coming. Beautiful headbutt by Solo Sikoa. Now Kevin Owens driving Solo Sikoa's head into the steel cage. Solo Sikoa absolutely ate that for breakfast, turns around and looks at Kevin Owens, who hits him with a super kick in the face. Solo still on his feet. Kevin Owens with another super kick. Solo still on his feet. Oh my God. Kick to the midsection. And now it looks like Kevin Owens is going for a power driver. Solo's going to counter, I think. Solo counters. Wow. Big back bump by Kevin Owens on the steel ramp. I feel like Braun Breaker deserves that. I feel like Braun Breaker is going to come back is going to make his appearance at the Rumble, and him and Gunther are going to eliminate each other, and then that's going to set up a program between Braun Breaker and Gunther for WrestleMania, and Braun Breaker will become your new IC champion at WrestleMania, defeating Gunther. Solo Sikoa, Drew McIntyre now in the middle of the ring, exchanging shots. Drew with a big boot to the face, nicely connected. Solo with a beautiful super kick, taking Drew off his feet, placing him in the corner. Solo massing up, taunting up, hyping up. The Tribal Chief watching on, loving what he's watching. Solo Sikoa getting hyped up in the corner. And we get a running? No, running nothing. Drew McIntyre gets up and lands a beautiful flying headbutt. Flying headbutt, absolutely laying out Solo Sikoa. It is looking like a morgue out here. There are bodies everywhere. And the final member of the Brawling Brutes, Sheamus, the most physical person in this match, who, by the way, has taken a pause to look into the face. Braun Strowman just lost to Ricochet, so don't expect him to be champion anytime soon. I think he should. I think he fucked up because he likes to use Twitter too much. I think Braun Strowman had a chance to have a run, but I still feel like he'll be one of the final four in the Royal Rumble. I feel like the final four in the Royal Rumble will be Cody, Bray, Braun, and maybe The Rock or Drew McIntyre. Sheamus now coming in absolutely cleaning house. Uranagi on Jay. Huge body slam on Sami Zayn. It looks like Sheamus is going to set up Sami Zayn for a fucking Usi beatdown that we've never seen before. Let's see what happens. Sheamus now climbing to the top rope. He decided to not go after Sami Zayn. Instead, we get a double flying clothesline taking out Jimmy and Jey Uso. Sheamus standing tall, less than 2 minutes before the Tribal Chief makes his way to the ring. A beautiful shot of Paul Heyman, his advocate, the wise man, watching on as his Tribal Chief prepares to come and handle business at Survivor Series. Sami Zayn getting thrown into the steel cage by Sheamus. Now Sheamus making sure Pete Dunne and Rich Holland are okay. He's getting them up. Standing tall. It looks like Kevin Owens and Drew McIntyre are about to get to their feet. And now we get a triple running attack. Brawling Brutes absolutely beating the shit out of the Bloodline. And Drew McIntyre is stomping on Solo Sikoa. Entire Bloodline is basically on the floor right now, getting a beatdown. And you can see that the Tribal Chief is needed in a bad way. The Tribal Chief is needed in a bad way. It's a possibility. But I don't think John Cena needs to take a spot in the Rumble to have a program at Mania. If he's going to have a match with Stone Cold, they're just going to set that off with a bunch of vignettes. If he's going to have a match at Theory, they're going to set that up with probably the Raw after the Rumble. But I wouldn't be surprised. You never know. That's why we watch WWE. That's why we watch Monday Night Raw. That's why we watch SmackDown. Because you never know what's going to happen on any given moment, at any given night. You never know what superstar is going to break out and become a legend. You never know what holy shit moment you're going to see. Injuries, storylines. This is why we watch. White noise from Sheamus to Sikoa off the top rope. 8 seconds, and the Tribal Chief will be getting out of the cage and making his way to the ring. The biggest superstar in the world of wrestling today, Roman Reigns, making his way to the ring. And here he comes, the Tribal Chief. Roman Reigns making his way to the ring. I thank you all for joining me here as we close out War Games in this 5-on-5 men's match. That's the main event of the night. Roman Reigns looking at his family on the floor. And he's on one... Okay, so the Bloodline's on one side of the ring. The Brutes and Kevin Owens are on the other side of the ring. And now, this match has officially started. Now, the first pinfall wins this match. Roman in the ring helping up his cousins to their feet. All 5 men on their feet. Sammy, the last one to his feet, holding on to Jimmy for dear life. Jimmy back down to his knees. They're selling it really well. Very Usi selling here by the Bloodline. And we get the stare down between the Bloodline and the Brutes with Kevin Owens. And now they're chanting Usi. I could definitely see John Cena being into the Hall of Fame after this year. It's all love, man. It's all love. We love wrestling. Big battle brawling out right now. It looks like Sheamus is going with Roman. Pete Dunne, Butch is with Jimmy, with Jey Uso. Solo Sikoa on the floor. Roman Reigns just kicking ass, taking out Drew, taking out everybody. Taking out Kevin Owens, taking out Sheamus. Roman Reigns standing tall. He has went in there and punched everyone in the face. Superman punch on Sheamus. Tribal Chief coming in, asserting dominance right away. Tribal Chief asserting dominance. Who's he going to go after now? Looks like he's setting up for a spear. Ooh, ah. Instead of a spear, he goes for the spear on Sheamus. Sheamus with a knee to the face. Now we're going to have that clubbing spot. Drew McIntyre and Sheamus trying to hold Roman down. All men now on the ropes. It looks like we're going to get a 5-man clubbing spot. This looks stupid. I don't like it. And we're going to see it. 5-man clubbing spot. I don't think this was needed, but whatever. The Brawling Brutes have all 5 members of the Bloodline on the ropes, and that spot that Sheamus does where he clubs you like 10 times, yeah, we just saw 5 of them at the same fucking time. Unbelievable. I can't even believe I just saw that. I didn't appreciate that. I don't think that was necessary. I'd rather see wrestling and wrestling moves. That was a spot fest beyond comprehension, but I guess they wanted it, and we got it. Not happy about it. I didn't like it. Brawling Brutes standing tall, Bloodline on the floor. Roman back to his feet. Sheamus now going after Roman Reigns. I'm not sure why they're not just jumping Roman Reigns. Alright, now they're all beating the shit out of him. If you're a fan of the Brawling Brutes, I can understand that you love that baller. I get it, trust me. I love the Brawling Brutes, but I'm not like a diehard fan of them, you know. But I can understand why you love that spot. So, no, you all love, man. All love. All right, now, Sheamus. Fireman's carry on Roman Reigns' shoulders. Sheamus escapes. Shoves him into the ropes. Big knee to the face. And Roman Reigns, the Tribal Chief, is down yet again. Big collision between Sheamus and Roman Reigns. Sheamus letting everybody know they can kiss his ass. Alright, so it was the other spot that was sick. I understand. Sheamus trying to brogue up right now in the corner. Is the bro kick coming on Roman Reigns? No, bro kick on Solo Sikoa. Spear from Roman Reigns to Sheamus. Roman going for the cover. And Butch with the save. Yeah, the Sheamus spot was nice. Yeah, we didn't need the clubbing blow spot, right? I thought that was a little cheesy. Didn't make it feel as real. Now Sami Zayn coming from behind Pete Dunne. Butch just mauling Butch, beating the shit out of him, dropping hammers, pointing to the tribal chief, saying, do you know who that is? Do you know who that is? That's a tribal chief. That is the tribal chief, bitch. Do you understand? Oof, nice right hand by Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn gives a nice right hand. Butch comes back with a nice forearm to the face of Sami Zayn. Oh my God, Jey Uso with a super kick on Sami Zayn. Butch countered. He dodged the super kick that was meant for him. And Jey just knocked out Sami Uso. And now Jimmy and Jey arguing. Pete Dunne now climbing the ropes. And the Usos start to work on Butch. Shit happens, guys. Shit happens. Stone Cold Stunner, Pedigree, Tombstone, Power Driver, Van Daminator. And woo! Huge spear from Roman Reigns. I'll think of my fifth finisher in a moment. Probably Hulk Hogan's leg drop. Or the RKO, bro. RKO, Stone Cold Stunner, Tombstone Power Driver, Pedigree. I used to love Dudley Boy's 3D was one of my favorite finishers too. The 3D, or now the 1D. I guess the 1D that the Usos do. Which is a tribute to the greatest tag team of all time, the Dudley Boys. Yeah, I love the curb stomp too. It's up there. But for Pedigree, from Pedigree, Stone Cold Stunner, Tombstone Power Driver, RKO, Diamond Cutter, whatever you want to call it. Beautiful. I used to really like the Jackhammer too. I thought Jackhammer was great. Stunner by Kevin Owens to Solo Sikoa. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Roman with a save, pulling KO off of Solo. Roman Reigns, Kevin Owens. Looks like they're about to have their little moment. Macho Man's elbow drop too, man. Was very money. My God. Back in the day too, Ultimate Warrior Gorilla Press Slam. It looked real. It looked sick. Oh, shit. Kevin Owens slapped the shit out of Roman Reigns. Roman slaps him back. Now they're both exchanging, slugging it out. Right hands in the middle of the ring. Roman with a big right hand. Almost sending Kevin Owens to his feet. Going for the Superman punch. Kevin Owens going for the stunner. Roman now lands the Superman punch. Kevin Owens is now down. Roman Reigns calling his shot. Roman Reigns calling for the spear. Oh, super kick. Now Kevin Owens with a pop-up powerbomb on Roman Reigns. That looked beautiful. That looked beautiful. Hit him with a stunner. Hit him with a stunner. Stunner. Pin him. 1, 2. Oh, and Sami Zayn saves the tribal chief. Sami Zayn grabs the referee and doesn't allow him to get the 3 count. Sami Zayn has shown his loyalty to the bloodline. And the fans are chanting Sami. Now Kevin Owens staring at Sami Zayn. And he's very pissed. And now the fans chanting Sami Uso because Sami has shown his true colors. Sami Zayn has shown his true colors. He is Uso for life, baby. Kevin Owens is telling him, that's your family. Sami Zayn with the low blow on Kevin Owens after Jimmy went for the super kick. I'm sorry, Jay went for the super kick on Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens caught his leg, and then that allowed him to get the low blow from Sami Zayn. Now, Kevin Owens in the corner, slowly getting back to his feet. Sami Zayn is trying to figure out what he needs to do now. All the men are down, apparently. Apparently everybody's knocked out, so I don't understand why somebody doesn't just cover somebody, but you know, let's let them have this 4-minute segment in the middle of the ring between Roman, Kevin, and Sami. Roman Reigns slowly getting up, realizing what Sami just did for him, giving him the nod, and now they look at Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn with the big haluva kick on Kevin Owens. Huge, beautiful haluva kick, and Kevin Owens is done. Kevin Owens is done. Jey Uso approves, and it looks like Jey Uso's making his way to the top rope for that super splash that only the Usos can deliver. Sami Zayn has set up Jey Uso, and it looks like Jey and Sami have never been closer. Jey with a splash on Kevin Owens, and the cover. 1, 2, 3, and the Bloodline win War Games. This match is over. Sami Zayn has proven his loyalty to the Bloodline. The Bloodline not only are intact, but they are stronger than ever. Sami Zayn has showed everybody where his true colors are. He has shown that he is loyal to the Bloodline. He is loyal to the Tribal Chief, to Jimmy Uso, to Jey Uso, to Solo Sikoa. He is Uso for life. Sami Zayn, Uso for life. T-shirt, Monday Night Raw, have it ready. It was a fun match. This was a fun show. We have a new United States champion in theory. Ronda Rousey beat the shit out of Shotzi. Becky Lynch destroyed everybody and showed that she's still here to win. AJ Styles beats Finn Balor 1-on-1 in a clean victory. And it was a great night of wrestling. You got a new champion. You got a nice final ending to this storyline between Sami and the Bloodline. Roman now asking Sami for the hug. And they're hugging, they're embracing. Sami Zayn, Roman Reigns, they're hugging, man. And the Bloodline's stronger than ever. Thank you so much for joining me for this Survivor Series pay-per-view live stream. I hope you had a good time. I hope you had a very happy holiday, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. This has been Wrestling with Savage, and the Bloodline are stronger than ever. They're all embracing in the ring. Everybody have a great night. Everybody have a great night. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you follow on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitch, Twitter. Join us on Discord. Johannes, I expect to see you in our Discord chat. I want to see you in the Discord chat every day. Baller, I want to see you in the Discord chat. Join the Savage Wrestling with Savage Discord. The links are in the website. It's been my pleasure to bring you Survivor Series War Games. Everybody have a great weekend, and God bless.
I'm listening to Wrestling with Savage, the best podcast in the history of podcasts.
Pedigree, 1, 2, 3, proud to you live by the champ. Her last ride straight to hell, a tombstone, a choke slam. Here to give it to you raw. This is Wrestling with Savage. SmackDown, hold the title. This is Wrestling with Savage. Why?
Because they are the best tag team in the world today! Woo! George, Wrestling with Savage.
I think George just tried his resume for Tony Khan. I don't know. Up for George, huh?
With Savage!
But of course.
Pedigree, 1, 2, 3, proud to you live by the champ. Her last ride straight to hell, a tombstone, a choke slam. Here to give it to you raw. This is Wrestling with Savage. SmackDown, hold the title. This is Wrestling with Savage. Why?
Respect. I'm trying to give these two W's